September 2015, Nigeria. The employees, partners, and contractors of Lekoil Limited are celebrating. And the occasion? The successful achievement of Firstoil on the Otakikbo Marginal Field. The atmosphere is electric. Lekoil has achieved the impossible. First oil in just 9 months. This unprecedented achievement began in December 2015, about 8 months after Lekoil acquired 40% interest from its partner, Green Energy International. And its importance is emphasized by the challenges of the current low oil price environment. This achievement did not come easily. It all started in December 2010 from a small office in Princeton, New Jersey.
We started in the small office in Princeton. It was just, it was an inside office with no windows, essentially. Shortly after I started, Dotun, who now heads our commercial team, was employee number 1. He joined us right at inception. Rachel, who was my assistant at Alliance Princeton, also followed me, and for a while it was just the 3 of us, really just sitting in that office and dreaming of what could be.
It really was a chance to build something from the scratch and sink or swim by it, right? It's a chance to build a company on the right principles, work with an extremely smart, motivated team where we may disagree sometimes, but we fought with close ranks to achieve a goal.
My mom passed away. I was actually at the burial, and I was amazed at the number of people that showed up. And it just occurred to me that even though she was in the teaching profession, she was a headmistress, she had just huge impact on so many lives. I, on the other hand, was in New York making money and not really having much of an impact on anybody. So it was a way to come home, build a business, and if successful, help the community and help the country.
The company started small, but they had big plans. Recognizing the human resource challenge of achieving their big objectives, they devised a strategy to attract the best and brightest minds.
From the inception of Lekoil, a lot of people thought our dreams were too big for us and there was no way we were going to be able to attain them. Yes, our dreams may be large, but whether they seem large to others, whether they seem unrealistic, for us at Lekoil, we know they're definitely attainable with the kind of talent that we attract.
Look, the one principle is we want the best. I want the best, in every group, in every department.
Lekoil is a family, and we are one team. So to really say 2 departments or 1 department doesn't exist here.
There's no silo in Lekoil. Everybody is interconnected, and therefore there's no issue that this is my work, I won't do another work. Basically, everybody does everything, and you step in as is required.
One of the reasons for the company's success today has a lot to do with the corporate strategy.
From a very early point in the game, I just spent a lot of time wondering what kind of company should we be when we grow up. My thought was to just base the fact that this is a cyclical industry and make that a foundation of our strategic thinking. And that's why we have about half of our NAV, targets half of our NAV to be in exploration and the other half to be in appraisal and development.
In keeping with the company's portfolio strategy, the Otakikbo Marginal Field was identified and acquired from Green Energy International Limited in May 2014.
When we started this journey, after we have been given the license, the final approval by the Honorable Minister in 2014, we were looking for technical and financial partners, i.e. those who raise money for this operation, and at the same time those who have some track records, as it were. And we found out that Lekoil, listed on the London Stock Exchange, they have the ability to raise money. But beyond that, we looked at the people behind Lekoil. And particularly, we are very impressed by the founder of Lekoil, Mr. Lekoil LTD. We found out that he's a very energetic, very knowledgeable, humble person, and he has a very good reputation in the industry.
The deal was sealed. The community was engaged. It was now up to the operations and technical teams to bring the field to production within 12 to 18 months. Operations began in earnest in December 2014 with the primary objective of achieving first oil months ahead of schedule.
What we have here is the well 2 wellhead. This is the first well that will be commencing production with. The target is all geared towards getting this site ready for the rig operation to come in and give us the first oil that we are all eagerly anticipating.
It wasn't exactly easy. There were challenges with the terrain and the logistics of moving heavy equipment to the site. The deadline for first oil now seemed impossible, but the team was determined to succeed at any cost.
There's no challenge that is not surmountable, and we are ready to surmount all of those challenges and deliver on our investment.
A new barge is being installed to replace the old barge. The new barge is going to have a wider ramp. All of this is being done in preparation for the rig and the large equipment to move to site, which would be immediately following the installation of that new barge.
Stop is not an option for us. My investors, I can't go to them that I'm stopping. We have to deliver it at profit. So that's the thinking. If you have that thinking, then nothing is impossible.
So as you can see, the final preparation is on the way. Final preparation to the first oil. What we have here is a 50-ton crane lifting the accommodation caravans and the 20,000 liters capacity diesel tank over there. So what we're doing presently is actually we are positioning all these utilities so that as soon as possible the drilling exercise can commence.
At 5:45 p.m. on September 5, 2015, 9 months after operations began, first oil was achieved at the Otakikpo Marginal Field. This was by many standards quite a feat and an indication of greater things to come.
We are happy that we have come so far, that we have produced the first oil. We are happy that we have seen the first oil. And we are happy that our investors, the investors, are happy.
The other thing that I think has been a side benefit for me really has been just the impact on the community.
We replaced one of the barges and we've repaired one of the bridges. So it's just the fact that people can travel back and forth. Traveling to Ikuru by car in rainy season before was almost an impossibility.
You've gone from, small, sort of sleepy town to a town where, activities, at midnight, the place is still booming.
The first oil is likened to the birth of a baby into a family. And of course, the kind of joy that's associated with that kind of situation. And of course, when you have a baby, then it is not to say that is the end. There's still a lot more to be done.
Prior to now, we were just a company buying into assets and buying into other ventures. But with the first oil, it means that we are capable not only to acquire assets, we are capable to bring the resource to surface. And from here on, by the time we begin continuous production, we will become not a paper E&P company, but a practical E&P company.
With the achievement of first oil, Lekoil has demonstrated its commitment to excellence. The company has proved it can achieve what was thought to be impossible and has set the stage for the next phase of its vision to be the leading oil and gas exploration and production company focused on Africa.